Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a rewind spread, and this is just a look back at my last one. I really loved how this one turned out. Again, I still can't tell you what it is about it that I'm so obsessed with, but I really do like how this one turned out. So I'm going to try and make this next spread one that I am just as excited about. But the week that we are doing is the first week in May. It was a pretty interesting week. It was very productive for me for like the first... well, no, for basically the whole week until like the weekend. The weekend was kind of rough, but it's okay. I got through it and I'm ready to start a new week. I kind of just want to like let go of this past week. But I was really happy with my my spread in my Erin Condren, so I'm hoping that this one turns out just as good. But I'm actually really excited about this kit. This is the Fairytale kit from JB Planning. I'm not too sure if she still has this in her shop, like if she has it reformatted or anything, but it was this really pretty like garden spring kit. I am on her PR team, so I do have a coupon code down below, so definitely go check out her shop. She has a ton of awesome stickers, and I'm giving away a set of her a kit from her shop in my 1-year YouTube giveaway. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely go look for that video on my channel. But anyways, let me just start by putting down the washi that comes in the kit, and then I'm also going to be using this like skinny washi that I got from Hobby Lobby. I just got this yesterday, and it's not gonna cover up the whole section, but I'm just gonna center it, and I thought it looked really pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna do all of this, and then I have Creating & Co glitter headers that I'm going to use to do my glitter headers for the week, and I'll put down the full boxes, and then we'll get right into planning, or rewind planning what happened. Alright guys, so there are all the boxes, headers, and washi down, and let's get into this. I'm so bummed that I didn't use this one, but when it came to Friday, I didn't want to like, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can add this in somewhere, because I really do love that full box. But anyways, like I said, let's get into this. So for Monday, the first thing that I want to do is put in this Bill Do sticker, and I actually think I'm going to put this down here at the bottom, just because I don't know, I feel like there was a lot that happened on that day, and I don't want it to be super cluttered. So I'm just going to stick the Bill Do down here at the bottom, and then we will do, oh, I had 2 bills that day, and I'll just put them all in one. And then the next thing is that I went and got boba. I mean, of course I had like classes beforehand and stuff, but that was like the first thing that I did other than classes. So let's use, we'll go with red, and I'll just put this in, and then I have my Munchkin boba stickers, and I'm going to use one of these. And then, let's see, what else happened? So after that, I came home and I found some Happy Mail from Prim Co, which I was so excited about. I got my foiled stickers that day, and it was tons of fun. So I think I'll use one of these envelopes. I think that's a good one. I'm going to keep these out though because I'm going to need them. So for that, let's use a flag. Let's do green. And then I think the rest was like, oh, I can put it in this day. Okay. It's going to be like kind of excessive to put this in here, but I don't know. I just really want to use this full box. I hope you guys don't think I'm crazy for doing this, but I really want to use that one. So, since I'm at school, like all day long, basically, that's just, you know, a period of time that I was in school, but I did come home and we had like family dinner, so I'm going to use this half box to mark that. And we had burritos and tacos, even though like it's Taco Tuesday, we kind of do it on Mondays. So I have my organizing companion like burritos and tacos stickers. I'm gonna put that in. And then it was like really my goal this week to just stay on top of like everything. So I just did a ton of catching up on YouTube stuff. So I'm just gonna put in, let's do purple. I'm gonna do like this purple workout sticker, and I'm gonna cover up, I actually don't think, should I just do film? Yeah, I'll just do a film sticker. Because I just did like a ton of YouTube stuff. I can put edit in too, because I didn't upload anything, I just filmed and edited. So I'll move this a little bit, and there we go. So that was Monday, pretty straightforward. I'm gonna move these to my hand so that I can like keep everything in order there. And then moving on to Tuesday, I had to make sure to upload my rewind because I edited it the night before, but then I didn't. I like fell asleep before I could actually upload it. So I'm gonna do, let's do blue. I really love this blue color in this kit, and I was so excited that I had the glitter headers from Creating & Co that matched like perfectly. So I'm very excited about that, but I need to put them down straight. I need to put my stickers down correctly. If you guys did not see my Erin Condren plan with me this week, I want to say I recommend that you go watch it, but I also don't want to do that because it was a sticker massacre, and I feel really bad about that video. So I'm trying to be more mindful with my stickers, just so that I don't destroy them. But anyways, after that, we actually went to Pinkberry, which is like a frozen yogurt place. And in my opinion, I think it's an awesome frozen yogurt place. So I'm going to use a half box for that. And I think I'm going to use this one that actually matches this full box, but it's okay. I don't need it over on that day. So I'm going to stick this in. And then I pulled out, like I didn't get an ice cream cone, but this was a sampler from Planning Roses, and I'm just going to use this to mark getting frozen yogurt. It doesn't really make sense, but I didn't have another sticker for that. And then I had, let's see, I had to edit a video, and I'm trying to decide like what I want to put in here. I think I'm going to put in here that I went and had lunch with my friend, and we went to Stonefire Grill, which is like, I don't know, it's a place where they have a ton of food, like, and you just order food for yourself, but it's like you're ordering food for like 10 other people. And so I was super, super full, so I'm going to use this Once More with Love food baby sticker, and I'm just going to write in here Stonefire Grill. And then down here, sorry guys, my camera cut off, but as I was saying, I went to Stonefire Grill, so I'm going to use this munchkin for that. And then it is out of order. Whoa, that was like difficult to say. But I did get an Amazon package. I had to edit my video, and then I finished my to-do list this day, which I don't think you guys understand. I've had like a running to-do list forever, it feels like, and to finally have that finished was so nice. So I'm gonna put this in first so I just like know how much room I have. So I'm gonna put this in with my Girl Boss emoji from the Coffee Monsterz Co, because I felt so good knowing that like all of my responsibilities were done. And then let's see, so then I edited, and for that I think I'm just gonna use a little thing, so we'll go with red, and then I'll put in another thing for Happy Mail again because I got an Amazon package. And yeah, so I edited my video. How do I want to put this in? We'll do that. That works. And then I think I'm just gonna mark the Happy Mail like without anything. Let's do that, why not? So I'm gonna use the purple stamp, and then I'll just write Amazon in there. I think that works. Okay, sounds good. So that was it for Tuesday, and then Wednesday, oh, I spent the whole morning reading, which was super duper nice because one of my classes was canceled. That was difficult to say. So I literally I just read all morning. I don't know why I woke up early. I probably should have slept in. That would have made more sense. But I decided to read, which was nice, and it was relaxing. So I'm using one of these unicorns from Planner Belle Press who's reading. I think she's adorable. I think she matches the spread perfectly. Here, we can zoom you guys in a little bit. That works. Okay, so yeah, I just read basically all morning, which was super nice. And then for lunch, I had Chipotle, which was also really nice. So I'm gonna use, I forget which one matches, but they look exactly the same. I think it's this one. So I'm gonna use this because we did go to Chipotle for lunch and it was delicious. So I'm gonna put this in, and then I do need my taco burrito stickers back. And I always get a bowl, but now I have, oh wait, do I have, no, not yet. I ordered Chipotle stickers from the Coffee Monsterz Co, and I think they're here, but I don't think they've been hauled yet, so I won't use those quite yet, but I did get some stickers, so those will be coming to my videos soon. And then I went to work, so I'm using these light green, well, they're not the lightest green, but they're the lighter green work stickers from JB Planning. And then let's see, I had a YouTube binge because I really wanted to stay awake and be productive, and I was trying to calm myself down because I had a really bad headache. So I was trying to see if it would go away without me totally knocking out for the night, but that proved to not happen. So I did spend quite a long time on YouTube just hanging out watching videos. So I do want to use this Chloe character from Prim Co, but then it just wasn't working, so I submitted to my migraine and just went to bed. So I'm just gonna put in one of these Once More with Love migraine munchkins and just leave it at that, because it was a pretty short day for me because I just wanted to sleep. Actually, I think I'm gonna put some washi in here so that it doesn't look so funky. She does have matching washi for all of her full boxes, or at least she did. I think she only has 6 patterns now in her new kits, but that works out too. So I'm just gonna layer these in here and then put the little munchkin on top of them just to add a little bit to the spread, you know. I really love these flowers and these colors. I think they look so good. Okay, so there's that. And then moving on over to Thursday, I'm gonna move that half of the week out of the way. I had a really lazy morning. I think it was mostly because I was just tired, but like I was saying, I had a really productive week. I stayed on top of everything that I had to do, which I was amazed with myself. I was like, how are you doing this? But yeah, so I kind of deserved a lazy morning. Wow, I can't talk. So that's my little sloth from Love for Stickers. And I did get some Happy Mail that day, so I'm going to use 2 green little things and stack them on top of each other and then cover them up with a Happy Mail sticker. I got Scribble Prim Co Happy Mail and JB Planning Happy Mail. Yeah, it was nice. Happy Mail always makes me feel good. Like, it's a nice surprise to see it in your mailbox. So I need another little Happy Mail icon. These are from Paws Paper. I don't know if I said that. But I'm just gonna stick this guy in here to cover up the icons, and then I can just write them in there. And now my camera's gonna overheat. Hold on, guys. Alright guys, so I didn't give my camera too long to cool down because I want to get this video filmed, so hopefully it doesn't cut us off. But anyways, I'm going to go in with this work sticker and some washi because I went to work after my Happy Meal. So I'm just going to put in, I think just 1 strip of washi will suffice just to add in some more color. And then when I got home, I just did like a ton of YouTube tasks because I couldn't film my giveaway video, which went up on Friday, until Thursday because I didn't have the kit that I was giving away, and I wanted to have that to show you guys. I didn't just want to like talk about something ambiguous and be like, oh, I promise it's coming. So when I came home, I filmed 2 videos. I had to film that video and my school plan with me. So I'll do 2 film stickers, and then I had to edit, let's see, we'll do green. I had to edit my giveaway and then upload it. I wanted to make sure that was all done. And then after that, I went in and edited my school plan with me just because I had the time and I thought it would be nice to like take that off my shoulders for Friday so that I could just have like a pretty relaxing Friday, which proved to not happen, but I was glad that I edited my video early because it probably wouldn't have happened if I had waited, just because of the events that unfolded on Friday. Oh man, you guys, sometimes I wonder like, why me? But anyways, we'll get into that just right now, right this second. So Friday started off pretty nicely. I had a later appointment than I usually do on Fridays. So I just woke up slow and pre-planned my spreads that I was gonna film. So for that, let's use a half box for that. And like I said, just really slow morning. Pre-planned, and then I had my appointment, so I have my Coffee Monsterz Co emoji stickers for that, and I'll do purple. And after that, I had Melt It, which is a grilled, like, it's gourmet grilled cheese, but basically it's just like a ton of different like really out there recipes for grilled cheeses, and it's actually really good. I had a mac and cheese grilled cheese, which is delicious and probably terrible for me, but still delicious. So that's what I had for lunch, and I'm gonna put this in here, like on the flour a little bit. Well, no. I'm going to put this up here. I kind of put this here because I knew I was going to cover it up and I really don't mind. Or do I want to use the red? Let's use the red. Ooh. Wait, are you going to come up? Please come up. Yes, okay. Let's use the red box because my work sticker is green. So we'll do that for Melt It, and then we'll do the work sticker down here. It's like right next to the other one, but that's fine. So for Melt It, like I said, I'm going to use one of these again, and I'm going to use like the super heavy one, like eating. I think that's a piece of pizza, but that's fine. So there's that. Work, and I did get, let's see, what do I have here? It was payday, but I'm like not even gonna, oh, but I have those really cute stickers. Okay, I lied. I'm using them. They are from Prim Co, and they are her foiled stickers, and they say, yay, it's payday, and they're so adorable. I think I'm gonna put this down at the bottom, because like we're gonna need to end this day on a happy note. So while I put in my happy mail, I'm going to explain what happened. So I, you know, live in a heavily populated area, and so there's always like a ton of traffic when I come home, which is a bummer, but you know, something I deal with. So I'm like driving home, ready to get home. I'm like one off-ramp away from my house. I'm like so excited to get home. And I pull around the corner on the freeway, and there has been an accident on the freeway. And I know you guys are probably going, Chloe, why do so many accidents occur in your life? I don't know. I can't answer that question for you guys. But what I can tell you is I am not one to be like, oh, that sucks for you, and to drive away. So I see this happen, and I see this car, and it's spun out, and it's like completely destroyed, but the driver, for some reason, is still trying to move his car. So I just end up, you know, like, because of the way that traffic's moving, I end up, like, behind his car. I don't know, like, this is like the side of the freeway, and his car is like this, and he's like trying to back up, and I end up behind him. And so I'm kind of stopped there, and I was getting the vibe that he was trying to leave, like he was trying to run away from the accident. And so I was like, this is not good. And the other car that was involved was a truck, and the guy who's in the truck was like walking towards this car, and he was like shouting and yelling, and I couldn't really exactly tell what was going on, but I did call the police, which, you know, thank goodness that I did, because I end up, you know, long story short, the guy ends up pulling over to the side, gets out of the car, and then the two of them get into like an altercation on the freeway, and they start like pushing and shoving each other, which was not a good idea when you're on the side of the freeway. So definitely told the police that. And then I, you know, started to drive away and be on my merry way, but I was definitely like shaken up by it, just because like adrenaline and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure if you guys have ever seen anything that was like, I don't know, scary, you feel like shaken up about it. And I'm not one of those people to try and like force myself to drive if I don't have to. Like I said, I was like an off-ramp away from my house, so I just called my parents and was like, hey, listen, I'm here. Can you come pick me up? Because this, and this happened, and I just don't want to drive right now. So they were nice enough to come pick me up, and then when they come and get me, they're like, hey, was this the car that was involved in the accident? And I was like, yes, it is. Not the one that was super beat up and like trying to run away, but the truck. And he had pullen off the freeway where I had gotten off, and he was now with the police, and we kind of drove up next to them, and we were like, hey, is everything okay? And he's like, yeah. And my dad was like, oh, my daughter's the one that called the police. And so they wanted to talk to me because the guy, sure enough, did run away after I drove away. And luckily, I had given them the full license plate and full description, and I gave a report and like what I saw, yada yada yada. And what do you call it? The guy who was driving the truck was super thankful that I had come back, because I kind of like just made what he was saying like more believable in his report. And then all of us are like done filling out, like giving our statements and whatever, and so we go to turn around, because where we are you have to like turn around to go the way that we were going. I know that sounds weird, but I don't know how else to explain it. And then so we turn around, and the guy in the beat up car is parked on that street where we go to turn around, and so Mr. Man gets to go to jail. And it's so, I mean, okay, this sounds so bad, but like I was happy that he got caught for what he did because I don't know, like I've been in car accidents myself, and when I was in the car accident that I was in, I was convinced that the person who hit me was going to run, and it is the worst feeling ever. Like, even though I'm insured and like, you know, I'd be fine, it's just, it's so like, it's so frustrating. So I'm glad that they caught him. I don't know the details yet. I don't know if I will ever know. Like, I don't know if they're gonna call me or ask me questions or whatever, but we did know that he got arrested and that he, you know, he's gonna end up paying for what he did, which is good. But yeah, again, I cannot tell you why these things happen. I cannot tell you why, but I can tell you that I am definitely not one to shy away from something like that. Like, I was not about to just drive away from this guy that I had a feeling he was gonna run from the scene of an accident that he had caused, because what happened was he was trying to like cut into lanes of traffic while it was heavily populated, and he ended up clipping, or the guy who was driving the truck was like going in his lane, and then the guy in the smaller car that ran off eventually, he kind of just came over into his lane and kind of spun himself out on the guy's truck, and the guy's truck wasn't even that badly damaged, which is really good for him. But the other car, his back bumper was hanging off, his trunk would not close, his front left tire was popped, so we have no idea how he drove as far as he did, but oh man. Alright, so like I said, I didn't give my camera too long to cool down, so it wasn't a surprise that it shut off again. But while it was cooling down now, I just added in the 2 little film stickers up here, and that was my story on the car accident. It was crazy, it was a nightmare, but I'm glad that it ended the way that it did. But anyways, on Saturday I filmed 2 videos, and then I did have my meeting to go to, which was, you know, there's like change in, you know, I don't want to say management, but basically, and so it's always hard to like go from something that you're super used to. Like me, I've been, you know, dealing with this camp, not working with, but I've been like going there as a camper and then like being an intern now and all that stuff for 15 years, and so when things change, it's always hard to deal with, but, you know, I'm gonna do the best that I can, and that's, you know, the attitude that I have to have, you know, and that's what's gonna make my job a lot more enjoyable if I look to see things, you know, positive in the situation, and that's something that I'm really trying to work on, is seeing kind of the positive side to situations that tend to make me feel hopeless. But I mean, if any of you guys have ever been through that, like with, you know, your boss changing or something like that, or like, you know, situations and stuff, I think you'll understand what I'm saying. But yeah, so that was, it was a meeting, and it was like, you know, kind of gearing us up for what's going to happen during the summer, so I'm excited to see what happens, but, you know, you always get, like, you get worried. It's kind of natural. But anyways, moving on to Sunday, it is well, today's Sunday, but 2 days ago for you guys. Sunday is my, I don't know how to say that, but you guys know what I'm saying. The 1-year anniversary of my channel, and I'm super excited. I love my channel. I love you guys, so I definitely want to mark that. So I'm going to use this big half box. It doesn't match because somewhere along the line I used the half box that matches this, but that's fine. So then for that, I pulled out these little YouTube munchkins, so I'm just going to use the one that's holding the play button, and we'll put that in. And then as far as the rest of the day, I just did a ton of stuff that had to do with YouTube, but I don't even know if I'm going to mark that just because I love this like mason jar with the fireflies in it so much. So I think I'm just going to call it at that and just go ahead and fill everything out. I do have these pieces of deco, which I'll put in now because I usually end up doing that anyway. And yeah, so let's zoom you guys out just a little bit. I don't know where I'm going to put this big flower. I guess right here. That sounds good. We'll put that in there, and then we have all these really beautiful butterflies. So let's add these in just some random places, as well as all these flowers. Let's do this big one right here. You know, let's just, ooh, let's also rip this sticker while we're at it. So yeah, that was my week. It was productive. It was also crazy. But you know what? It's what happens. So I'm excited for a new week. Definitely hoping to keep up with all of my productivity, but I definitely will not mind saying goodbye to this past week. This weekend was exhausting in my opinion. I think once you become like super productive after not being super productive for a while, it's kind of like an eye-opener. You're like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of work. So yeah. But hopefully, like I was saying, I can keep on track. It was really nice to finish my to-do list on Tuesday and kind of be like caught up in a way. Like, even though I had to wake up the next day and do things that I had planned to do that day, at least I wasn't like, okay, here's a list of 20 things. How many can you do today? And I feel like that's what I was doing for a really long time. And it doesn't make you feel good at the end of the day, like, because you go to bed knowing that you're gonna have to wake up the next day and do all these things, and maybe you'll catch up. So I think that's kind of my, my thoughts on that. So I'm ready to give this next week a try. But let me go ahead and fill all this in. I'm obsessed with how this looks. These butterflies and this fairy are giving me life, and this color scheme is awesome. So I'm gonna fill it all out just with a black Jelly Roll pen. I've been really liking this pen, not because it makes my handwriting better, not because of anything particular, just because it's, readily available and I know it works on just about any sticker paper. So I'm gonna fill this all out and then be back to show you guys the final result. Alright guys, so here's the spread all filled out, and I really do love this spread. This has been one of my favorite kits since the moment I bought it. I think this is one of the very first kits that I ever got from JB Planning. I think it was like the second order that I ever placed with her. But yeah, this like fairy and everything is just gorgeous. It's very, very much spring, so I'm glad I finally got to use it. But let me show you what I have left of the kit. I used up all of the deco sheet as well as all of the full boxes. I have some of the washi left. I have 2 half boxes, the 2 habit trackers, and a bill due. And then I have the date dots, the 2 flags, and then the sidebar boxes. And then I have a ton of little things left, as well as 7 heart checklists, and then I didn't even touch this page. So there's definitely a lot of stickers left in this kit. That's kind of the fun thing about my rewind spreads. I usually just pull in a lot of my own item stickers, so there is a ton left that I will eventually destash and give away to one of you guys. But speaking of giveaways, make sure to go enter that giveaway. I'm giving away like an Erin Condren gift card and a Michael's gift card and a ton of stuff from like a subscription box that I got, so definitely go check that out. It's all in celebration of my 1 year on YouTube, which I cannot thank you guys enough for how supportive you guys have been of my channel and of me. I am nowhere, like I am so far beyond grateful for what you guys have been able to give me, so thank you so much. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.